I hustled for 700 days straight, and here's what I learned. I spent damn near my whole life experimenting with different side hustles, and one thing remained true throughout all 6. You get out what you put in. Meaning, if you're willing to put in the mandatory 3 to 6 hours in every side hustle, no matter which one you choose, if you work that much, it will make money. Some of these will get you enough extra money to shop and buy the stuff you want. There are some of these that will make you life-changing money if you put in the required 3 to 6 hours per day. The first one I want to tell you guys is reselling. And when I say reselling, I've resold everything from Supreme back in the Hypebeast days to sneakers when I was younger and recently to vintage back in 2020. Supreme used to make a lot of money because you would be able to spend $50 on a t-shirt and then make back $100 to $500 on that same t-shirt reselling it. The only thing that sucked was you would have to be the first person to buy it or beat the other people trying to get to it on the website. So it was not very scalable, which is why I stopped doing it. The next one was sneakers. Sneakers was and still is a very great one because as long as people still want the sneakers, they will never lose value. So if you know how to work the market, know what's overvalued, know what's undervalued, you can buy and sell sneakers and make huge amounts of money off of it. The only thing that sucks about sneakers is you're limited based on how much you're willing to spend. If you're only willing to spend $200, then the maximum you can make is around $400. But if you're willing to spend $500, the maximum you can make is closer to $1,200. But it also takes a lot of time to make that money. So this is one I suggest if you're younger or just getting into hustling, or maybe you got extra money laying around that you don't know what to do with. This is definitely one that I suggest. But the best one out of the 3 by far was vintage, because you could go to a Goodwill and get 10 t-shirts for $6 a piece and then resell each of those t-shirts for $20 a piece. Just by doing that, you'll turn that $60 into $200. Plus, shipping is so much cheaper with vintage clothes than with sneakers, because a pair of sneakers will cost you $10 to $15 to ship. A vintage t-shirt will cost you $2 to $5. And the thing about vintage t-shirts is every once in a while you'll find a grail. There was one time I found this Stussy jersey. I got it for around $6 and I ended up selling it for $80. Let's do that math. That's around 13x my investment, which is insane. Imagine if you could repeat that 5 to 10 times. That would be a life-changing amount of money. The reselling hustle still works. I can say with 100% certainty that my uncle still does this and makes bank. The next one is stocks and crypto. See, there are a bunch of different ways to go about stocks and crypto. You can trade or you can invest. I highly suggest investing, not trading. But here's how you trade. You can swing trade or day trade. And day trade mostly consists of options, which are calls and puts. If you want to learn more about options, comment down below and I'll make a video on them. But essentially, a call is when you bet that the stock is going to go up, or a put is when you bet that the stock is going to go down. And you can essentially make huge amounts on your investment. There are times where I was options trading and I made thousands of dollars in a day. There are times where I lost thousands of dollars in a day, which is why I do not suggest it. It is closer to sports betting than it is to investing. Swing trading is a similar way. The truth about all markets, all financial markets in this world is time in the market beats timing the market. So if you just invest and hold that ownership, it will almost always grow in value. Trading options will make you rich tomorrow, but holding investments will make you and keep you rich forever. Crypto is huge. Crypto made me around $10,000 when I was still in high school. And you should have seen the way I talked to my teachers and parents back then. Having that much money in my bank account, I was a little shithead. Glad to see ain't shit change. But this is why this is a huge one. And if you see crypto and you're thinking it's a bad time to get into it, I'll let you know I got into crypto at an all-time high when Ethereum was at $700. Check the chart right now. But yeah, crypto is a huge one. And if you invest in the right time, it will make you rich. Take care of your family amounts of money. So if you guys are into stocks and crypto, I have a Robinhood link down in the description. Sign up and make an account and we will both get a free stock worth up to $200. It helps me and it helps you, so it would mean the world if you signed up. The next one is info marketing. This one can really work for anyone. If there's any one topic that you have specific expertise in, you can sell that experience to people. And info marketing is not what it sounds like. Information is free, but experience is not. And what people will be paying for is your experience. All you need to do to sell that experience is to, 1, have evidence, documents or statements to back it up that it's successful All you need to do is make a group where you can get those like-minded individuals in there, maybe run ads, maybe grow your social media presence, and let them know why your experience will provide value to their life. It doesn't matter if you're a personal trainer, or you're teaching people how to be a personal trainer, or you're teaching people how to cut hair, or you're teaching people how to make music. Regardless of what you do, you can make money off of it, because there is a niche for everything. And this is a hustle that made me rich. I did it for 6 months and made $20,000. But this is another one that's going to require a lot of your time. And if you're willing to put in all that time, you could charge even more for one-on-one training sessions with your clients. And if you offer one-on-one training sessions, you could really put whatever price you choose on that consultation. Because if you're going to be there answering their questions, you can ask whatever. The next one is Uber Eats or DoorDash. This one's for those of you who aren't very business inclined. And I'm sure a lot of people heard that and were like, oh my God, man, I didn't click on this video because I wanted a job. But this one works. And I could tell you that for a fact, because my brother has made $10,000 in a month doing this. That is 120 a year. 120 bands. Especially on something you can do with no experience. All you need is the app and a driver's license and a car that works. And you can start making that much money today. You can watch this video, download the app, and get on the road and start earning today. All the other ones are going to take time. All the other ones are going to take much effort before you ever see $1. You get paid for each order, then tips, and then on top of that, at the end of the 2 weeks, you get a paycheck that's minimum wage plus compensation for gas. So if you're about to say, oh, but gas money, I want to hear that. This one will really get you that $15,000 you need for that car you want. And if you're trying to get into investing and you don't have anything to invest, this is the perfect one to get started. The last and most scalable in this list is YouTube and social media. And I'm sure you guys are so tired of hearing that one, but hear me out. YouTube and social media will open so many doors for profitability. You can get brand deals, you can get AdSense, or you can sell your own info marketing once you have a large enough community. And this one, if you grow it large enough and are consistent with it, will give you life-changing money. And all you need to do to grow your channel is to make good videos for your audience that consistently improve. And you consistently make each video better than the last. And as long as you do that, you will see great success with this method. Nowadays, you can do that on any social media, no matter what you do. If you like to take video journals, you could just post those. If you like to go live on Instagram, go live on Twitch. If you like to cook food, make a food channel. If you like to eat food, be like Keith Lee. There are so many lanes for creators nowadays, there's no excuse not to. And this goes for people who make music too. You can post on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, or you can even post tutorials on how to record. You can sell your presets, you can charge for verses. There's no excuse to not be making money off of your creation nowadays. And say you make music videos, you could even make vlogs of that. There are so many different ways to make this work, which is why I'm stressing it so much. This is the one that seems like, oh, it'll never make money. That'll be so hard to make money. And I thought the exact same thing until I saw it before my eyes. That first $5 hit my account, and then it became clear. It's just like all the other ones. All it takes is the right amount of hours, and it will make money. All of my experiences with these hustles have taught me they're all different, but they're all the same. You have to put in the 3 to 6 hours a day, but once you do that, it is only a matter of time before it starts printing money. And if you stay with it, you will not only have extra money to buy all the luxuries you want in this life, but you will have support your family money. You will have 2 Bugatti money. And if you want to learn more about how to get to that lifestyle, beat the shit out of the like button, subscribe with notifications on for my next video, and watch this video up here where I go more in depth on methods to make money.